So we've made our escape and we've been flushed back out into the ocean. So all of our attempts to get to the bottom of the abyss have been spoiled and corrupted. So now we have to find a dive suit good enough to get us down into the abyss. So once we're back out here in the ocean, we're just going to continue straight. There is a path to the left, but we're just going to keep going straight until you come up to this dome structure here. You'll see the lights first. If you stay on the path, you could go right by this, actually, but we're not going to. We're going to climb up the ladder and throw some switches and levers, and we're going to have to operate the computer up top here. So I'm going to pull the door off here, the hatch, press the button, turn around and pull the lever, and we're going to turn some wheels. And pull this lever, and that will flush the water out, and we can climb up to the top here and get the power back on to the main facility so we can get inside to the power suit. Yep, we're going to have a small little puzzle. It's pretty easy getting the power back on. But first we have to, of course, talk to Catherine.
What?
There you are.
Where are we?
We're right next to Omicron, a smaller building connected to the main site. Can't you tell?
No, my view is pretty limited. There's some heavy restrictions on my system access. Did you find a power suit?
Not yet. Trying to figure out how to get into Omicron, the big building.
Oh, okay. Keep up the good work.
That's it? You got nothing?
Good luck.
Well, finally, she doesn't have much to say. So over here, there's a panel here. We're going to rip off the door, and we're just going to flick these switches.
Being a talking box.
Right, down, left, down, down, and then the rest to the right.
You're not bothered at all by not having a body?
And that'll activate the computers.
Be serious.
I never felt that.
And before we use this one, we actually have to go back over to the other computer and view the quarantined facility. And then we're going to have to put in a code, but you have to come back over here and get the code. The code can be random. I've found 3 different codes.
Did you do that, Catherine?
And this time it's 1050.
I think I solved it.
So put in 1050, and that will unlock the door
We just got lowered into
in the other facility, and
What are you talking about?
the quarantine will be lifted.
Omicron retracted the quarantine shutters. Lockdown canceled.
Something wants us to come inside.
And we want to go inside. What's the problem?
Now there is a health
Come on, let's get going.
right to your left, but whenever I've used it, it shut down the power in here, and I couldn't get out of this thing. So if you need health, you might want to wait. I actually do need a little health. Some of the scripted events that happen in the game can cause damage to you. It's not your fault, it's just that's what happens in the game. And sometimes you'll need health. So things might be a little bit blurry in this video. Well, that's just because I took damage. Probably when I was flushed back out into the ocean. So we're going to hop down. I'm going to see this facility straight ahead. Now, you're going to be you're probably going to want to go into the doors, but if you go in those doors, it's going to turn out that you're not going to be able to get in, and you're going to have to come back out and go down this way. So I'm just going to save the trouble of doing that and just come down here right away. And we're going to do a little bit of platforming. And there's a door right here to our left. We got to climb down. Oh, I just jumped down, but there is a ladder there. And just hit the button. And we have to flush out the water again before we get inside. Now we're gonna counter a new enemy, tough enemy. and we have to find a few objects. But first, we got some puzzles. Nothing major. But when we come in here, we're just going to go to the left and up the stairs, and we'll see our new enemy. He can't hurt us at this point when we see him. It'll be a little bit later on. We'll have to deal with him. But right now we're okay. We're just going to shoot upstairs and get to the dive room where the dive suit will be. So just follow this path, and there's our new enemy making his introduction. But we're just going to pass him. Come over here, hook a left, and down this hallway is where the dive room is. And we'll have to plug in Catherine again and talk to her.
Is this Omicron?
I really wish they'd let us skip these.
So limited.
After you played through the game 3-4 times, you get tired of hearing her.
Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You think we'll find one that fits me?
Because not only do you have to listen to it, but you can't move either. You're kind of stuck in front of this terminal until she's done talking.
Toronto.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
The Dunbat at Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around the room. This is where they would keep the power suits, if there are any left.
So, we're going to just turn around, open up door D, pod D, and there's the suit we need. And there's something inside of it for us. A body. And,
Nice.
I'm going to come over here and use the terminal.
There's a dead woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross. This could work in our favor, though. Look for a terminal nearby, see if you can boot it up.
So just go to pod D, hit the activation button first, go to pod D, and of course, it doesn't work.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta. The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip.
So now we're going to backtrack a little bit to where we saw that enemy and there's a computer out there we have to use and a very easy puzzle to solve.
Incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
I guess you're right. What about the WoW? What makes you think it'll play along?
I'm just picking these up. You don't have to pick these up, but this all has parts of the story in it.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon,
Shut up, Catherine. Let me go. Open the door.
So we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a battery pack. That's one hell of a shopping list.
Thanks. I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
So once we head out of here, we'll go back into that center room, like I
Don't
said.
forget, we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a power pack to get the suit ready.
So we're going to use this terminal to open up the door behind us. Go down to override. And this we just got to connect. You'll see how I do it. It's really easy to figure out. And once all your lines are green, the door behind us will unlock. We go in here now. We want to get the gel that's in this room in the lab. And we still don't have to worry about the enemy just yet. So in here we're going to use this. It's going to fail. And the little door underneath it's going to open up. For the control chip, we're going to grab that out and go into the room to our right here. And we're going to put this in the center compartment here. Turn it on, pull out the drawer, close it, and then we're going to use the computer right behind us. But we're going to move the laser over to the center where we just put the chip in. And then hit the button. And it's doing its thing, repairing it. So once that's done, pull it out, we'll put it back in where we got it. And that'll open up the case for the gel. And that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to cut it short here and pick up in the next one. And we'll have to deal with the enemy in the next video. So thanks for watching, guys.